Rolls-Royce has become more than a luxury car brand. It is a symbol of financial logic wrapped in craftsmanship, reputation, and psychology. The company has managed to do something almost no other car manufacturer can consistently achieve: keep depreciation shockingly low in the first few years of ownership. To understand why this happens, you must look beyond the shiny grille and the silent ride and see the mechanics behind the value. It is not an accident, nor a lucky outcome. It is a strategy built slowly, almost silently, over decades, until the car becomes less of a purchase and more of a financial statement. At the center of this is rarity. Rolls-Royce does not mass-produce cars, and it never has. While mainstream brands fight to move hundreds of thousands of units each year, Rolls-Royce deliberately limits production, ensuring that demand stays higher than supply. This scarcity means that when a new model enters the market, there are enough wealthy buyers waiting in line that the resale market does not get flooded with used cars. Low supply naturally keeps prices stable. This is the first reason depreciation stays near zero in the early years. The number of cars entering the second-hand market is so small that they retain their desirability almost automatically. Another key part of the financial logic lies in customization. Almost every Rolls-Royce leaving the factory is built to the exact taste of its owner. Bespoke paintwork, hand-stitched interiors, unique finishes, and personalized features mean that no two cars are exactly alike. When a car becomes that personal, it also becomes a rare asset. Instead of losing value the moment it leaves the showroom, it holds value because the features inside it cannot be replicated without spending even more money. Custom options can push prices upward in the resale market, especially when the design is tasteful and aligned with the brand's identity. Collectors and wealthy buyers understand that a bespoke Rolls-Royce is not just a luxury product, it's a piece of crafted individuality. Then there is the brand's obsession with timelessness. Most car brands update or redesign models frequently, making older versions feel outdated and pushing their resale values down. Rolls-Royce does the opposite. Its designs change slowly, sometimes over many years, and new releases feel like evolutions, not replacements. As a result, last year's model does not suddenly become unattractive. The cars do not scream old model, because Rolls-Royce engineering and aesthetics are created to last visually, mechanically, and emotionally. When the design language remains stable, so does the value. A large part of the financial logic also comes from perception. In the luxury world, perception is currency. Rolls-Royce has built a reputation that signals control, dignity, success, and permanence. That reputation becomes part of the product's price. When a buyer purchases a Rolls-Royce, they are also buying the brand's history and the status that follows it. That status does not fade quickly, because prestige sticks, value sticks. The owner knows it, the next buyer knows it, and the market reflects it. Depreciation is not only about metal and mechanics. It is about how long a symbol can remain powerful. Rolls-Royce symbols last. Maintenance also plays a role. Rolls-Royce vehicles are engineered with such precision and built with such high-quality materials that they age more slowly than the average luxury car. Many luxury vehicles depreciate quickly because they become expensive to maintain as they age. Rolls-Royce offers service programs, long-term support, and a reputation for reliability that protects the car from this problem. When a car is known to hold up well even after years of ownership, buyers feel confident paying a higher price on the second-hand market. Confidence reduces depreciation. The customer base itself influences the value of the cars. Most Rolls-Royce owners take exceptional care of their vehicles. They store them properly, maintain them on schedule, and often use them sparingly, keeping mileage low. This means the cars entering the used market are usually in remarkably good condition. High-quality used cars sell for higher prices, which again lowers depreciation across the board. The habits of the wealthy unintentionally protect the brand from the usual wear and tear-based value decline. Another element of the financial logic is the social psychology behind ultra-luxury goods. When someone buys a Rolls-Royce, they are not purchasing transportation, they are purchasing identity. Identity-driven purchases behave very differently in the market. People who want a specific identity are willing to pay more to get it, even for a used model. This emotional demand holds the price steady. Buyers view Rolls-Royce ownership not as a cost, but as an investment in their image. Investments do not depreciate like ordinary purchases. There is also an almost invisible force at play, the brand's control over its story. Rolls-Royce carefully manages what the world thinks about its cars. The marketing is quiet, elegant, and intentional. There are no loud sales events, no discounts, no desperate attempts to push inventory. By refusing to act like a typical car brand, Rolls-Royce creates the illusion, and the reality, that its cars never lose value quickly. It is a psychological anchor placed in the minds of both owners and buyers. When people believe a product holds its value, they treat it that way, and markets reflect their belief. Finally, the company understands that its cars represent long-term prestige rather than short-term excitement. They are designed, built, and marketed with the understanding that the buyer is investing in a lifestyle that doesn't expire with time. This slow-burning prestige protects early-year value like a shield. When a car's purpose is more symbolic than functional, depreciation becomes less about age and more about relevance. Rolls-Royce stays relevant because its idea, ultimate, quiet, confident luxury, never goes out of style. All these elements work together to create a financial structure that makes Rolls-Royce cars almost immune to rapid depreciation. Limited production keeps supply low. Customization makes each car unique. Timeless design prevents models from becoming outdated. Prestige adds psychological value. Engineering quality ensures durability. Owner behavior keeps used cars in pristine condition. And brand storytelling reinforces long-term desirability. In the early years of ownership, all these forces combine to form an invisible wall protecting the car's value, allowing it to lose far less than almost any other luxury car. Rolls-Royce has mastered the art of turning a vehicle into a stable asset, proving that in the world of high luxury, financial logic is as important as craftsmanship.